Hi, Pastor Mark Jaski here for Time of Grace with today's video, Grace Moment. You know, God doesn't care how much money you have. It's the way in which you get it that really matters. And the attitude you have towards your possessions and toward Him, that this all has to fit together. That is what God is interested in. There are believers in the Bible who are praised and held up for us to imitate. Some of them were wealthy, some were middle class, some were working people, some were very, very poor. What matters is your attitude toward what you have. Jesus told a parable, he called it the parable of the rich fool, someone who accumulated a great deal of wealth, which is not sinful in and of itself, but who only was into it for himself. Here's what Jesus had to say. God said to him, "You fool, this very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself?" Notice how everything is oriented toward the person. This is how it will be with anyone who stores up things for himself, but is not rich toward God. What does it mean to be rich toward God? Are you rich toward God? If you are rich toward God, which Jesus here is clearly praising, it means that you acknowledge God as the giver and supplier and creator of all of your possessions, that your very life itself comes from Him. If you are rich toward God, it means that your very most important asset is the forgiveness of sins that you have through the grace of Jesus Christ. That is your most important thing, and the money is just a tool to help you be more effective in the life to which He has called you. If you're rich toward God, it doesn't matter how big your balance sheet is. But if the Lord has indeed blessed you with an accumulation of wealth, what makes you rich towards Him is acknowledging Him as the giver and seeing yourself as a manager or steward working for His business, His company. In this way, He will be encouraged to continue to bless you so that you can be even more useful to Him. For Time of Grace, I'm Pastor Mark Jaski.